Yo! What's up, everybody? RichH20 here, back with another Nightwish song in the Nightwish album Imaginarium. We are here today with the crow, the owl, and the dove. Don't know what that means, but that sounds really fucking cool, especially coming from Nightwish. I'm excited for that. Sorry. Speaking of excited, I'm so excited about this that has nothing to do with Nightwish, but I just have to share that I'm getting my tattoo here in about a week. My second tattoo. It's not a Nightwish tattoo, it's an In This Moment tattoo. And if you haven't heard me talk about it in other places, well, then you're just going to have to wait for a future reaction date till you can see it, and it's gonna be awesome. I'm sure. I don't know what it looks like yet, but I have a general gist of what it looks like, but I left a little bit of it up to the artist's imagination. I sent them pictures of Maria and her makeup from the fighter, and it's just like, if that inspires you to add anything else, like a border or just some extras on it, do it. So hopefully we'll get a picture of that back soon, and I can maybe show that in one of these videos. But it has nothing to do with Nightwish. I'm just very excited and I wanted to share. This song, I mentioned at the beginning of this album that just the title of this song made me interested in the song for sure. There's like when I look through an album, whether if I see like thumbnails that might be like, oh, like there's a music video for this one, I'm really interested in that, or just the title alone could be like, oh, that sounds like it's gonna be good. This one in turn, there's the mermaids. Which just by the title alone was just like, that sounds like it's got something. And I think the reason this one just is giving me that feeling is because I think it reminds me of The Poet and the Pendulum, just by the title alone. Purely because it just says the and the. I don't think there's any other reason. But it's not nearly as long as The Poet and the Pendulum. Like almost 10 minutes less. As a matter of fact. Oh yeah, my computer's putting something together. It was just like, I heard this like extra like fan noise. I was wondering if someone had a leaf blower outside or something. It's my computer. Not nearly that loud as a leaf blower or anything. But it's just because it's putting a video together at the moment. Sorry. Anyways. So yeah, I have nothing really to go off of why I got a good feeling about the song, but I just do. I mean, then again, I haven't been upset by any of these songs on this album. They've all been awesome, so that helps, I guess. Let's not waste any more time speculating. Let's just find out. Shall we? We shall. Yeah. This is, I think, the only song we have left, because I think we have 2 or 3 more. It's either 2 or 3 more songs after this. I don't remember. I looked it up a few minutes ago, and I forgot. Okay. I just heard some bangs and stuff. I didn't know if it was from neighbors upstairs or across, or if someone was breaking in the house. Always gotta check here. Not a good neighborhood. But my dog's not freaking out, so I think we're good. Anyways, I was saying something. I got confused. I got distracted. My hair. What's going on with my hair? It's crazy. Anyways, the crow, the owl, and the dove. Let's do it. Let's do it. I was talking about songs. That's what I was talking about, but yeah, not important. You do me like that? Okay.
Don't give me love. Wisdom or pride, giving a sense instead. Don't give me love. I've had my share. Beauty nor rest, give me truth instead. A crow flew to me, kept its distance, such a proud creation. I saw it so, envied its pride, but needed nothing it had.
shit. I gotta be honest with all of you lovely people watching at home or wherever you're watching this from. Um, I can't tell anymore if I'm biased towards this band, towards their this current singer in this album, or if this album truly just is just like every song's just this good. Like, did they just nail this album so fucking hard? Or do I just really, really like Nightwish? I mean, admittedly, I'm getting kind of a similarity-ish between a lot of these songs. They're kind of more fast-paced ones like Ghost River, I Want My Tears Back, kind of like those ones, have kind of their own similar style to it, and all their slow songs like Turn Loose the Mermaids, a little bit Rest Calm, and this one also have a lot of similarities between them. Kind of, they don't sound the same, but it's like they sound. It's almost like it's the same song, but they change it up a lot. That like you can't even notice it's the same song, kind of thing, you know. And I can't it's weird because it feels like it's the same exact song, but it feels so different at the same time. Like it's so weird. So it's like there's similarities, but it doesn't feel like it's the same at all. And it so like while there does seem to be a slight kind of repetitiveness because of that similarity feeling between the two types of songs that they have in this album, like they all feel so different enough that it just feels like every single song on this album has just been just like the words, like, you know, I kept having words I was about to say them. I was like, no, that doesn't sound right. I was thinking like breathtaking, baffling, but like that's not right. they've just blown me away. Every fucking song has just blown me away. Like there's so many times when I'm like writing stuff down, I hear something, I was like, oh, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me now. Like, what are you doing? You're just playing with my emotions. It's like in a good way. That didn't come across as good. It's just like I'm just like, okay, let's play the pause button, and then I'm just like, oh, you're just gonna hit me with that acoustic guitar right out the fucking gate that just sounds fucking angelic as hell? Sure. Yeah, no, just do it to me, Nightwish. And then there was like, oh, you're just gonna break everything down and like make it all slow with that fucking gorgeous ass piano and just change up the chorus in a completely different way right at the end. Sure, you just really want to give me that good shit, don't you, Nightwish? It's so crazy because it's not the first time they've done something like that in these songs, but every time they do it, it feels different. It feels unique, even though they've done it before, and it's just, I don't know how they're doing that. And again, I just can't tell if I'm biased or they're just really crushing this album. I can't figure it out, but I like it. We'll just leave it with that. I like it. Okay, let's go back to the beginning here. I've never listened to an interview with anyone from Nightwish. Actually, the only band I've ever actually listened to interviews with has either been Skinned or In This Moment. Actually, I haven't actually listened to an interview with. I technically listened to an interview with Roy Khan once, but I only listened to a little bit of it because it was in. I can't remember. I'm gonna be wrong no matter what I guess. I want to say Norwegian, but I'm not 100% positive. I don't remember where Khan is from, or what languages he speaks, or what language he was speaking. I don't know. Not know. I know he can speak English. I do know that. I just know he's not American. So, how much I do know. Um, anyways, it was in a different language. I think they had subtitles, but it just wasn't doing it for me. But I've never. Reason I say that, going back to Nightwish, the original reason why I started this conversation, is I don't know. I don't know what Tomas sounds like, but I do know on Wikipedia when they have that whole like timeline graph thing for bands at the bottom, it coined Tomas as a singer at some point. Like he's done some singing on songs at some point. I know there was a little bit of the graph at the beginning of their career where he did a little bit of singing. I don't know if this voice that I've been hearing, it sounds like the same person from like the first one, Thokitave, or however the fuck you pronounce that. I don't know. I can't remember. I feel like I pronounced it right the first time, and I don't know if I've ever pronounced it right correctly afterwards. From it sounds like it's been the same person from that one and the rest of these songs. That's not Marco. And I don't know if that's Tomas or if it's a different singer. I have no idea. I have no idea who this is. I could look it up very easily. I might. I probably won't, but I might. But whoever this person is who's singing, it's really cool that it's someone else who's not Marco, because Marco has that very unique voice, and he's gonna be kind of singing that way in every one of his songs. So to change it up every now and then, it's kind of cool. I like that. But then Marco does come in at some point in the song. Around 155. I think I put down here. So they have 3 singers, I think, going at one point in the song. Unless Marco trades out and then he trades back in. Don't know. I was a little blown away. Not gonna lie. I wasn't fully concentrating. I was also trying to get a translation here of what he was saying. Yeah, that's what I meant. What? Is that what he... I'm gonna go find that real fast. I'm not gonna lie to you. There we go. No. 4T didn't make sense to me. That's because I typed it in incorrectly, but I found out how to say 4T in Finnish. Gar Tut? Is that you? I do river? What? Oh, yes, river. Okay. I do river. That's what... Oh, that's not what I said. Guard does river? What? Oh! Is it German? This is German detected. I thought it would be Finnish. Maybe these lyrics are not typed out correctly? Gareth? Nah. I don't know what these words mean. I'm just gonna leave that. Tut River is what it looks like. I'm sure that's not how he pronounced it. And also pronounced Gar, at least it sounded like, but it's spelled G-E-R. Regit. I don't know what those mean. Google Translate assumed it was German. Maybe it is. I don't know. I can't speak any other language. If that wasn't obvious. Anyways, I don't know what that means. Someone let me know. I'll try to figure it out myself on someone else's time, not yours. Anyways, we need to get the music here. Get me back in here. Anyways, I don't got a lot written down here, so luckily all that extra time we just took there to explain my feelings and or try to translate and fail miserably. Won't add too much time onto this. Yeah. First kind of things, we're gonna just pop these first 3 together. until we get to the first verse is weirdly when it switches again. But the first three things here, first off, as mentioned, that acoustic guitar, it did me right. Then I noted down that that was not Marcus singing. Marco, not Marcus. Why did I write Marcus? Marco. I wrote Marcus, that's why I said Marcus, but it's not, no, Marco. And then I liked that it was switching back and forth between every line between the male and female voice, between whoever that guy is, don't know, and Annette. It was switching back and forth between them, and it sounded gorgeous. So let's listen to that here again, like straight from the beginning. First, like 30-ish seconds here until that fucking verse comes in. It's amazing. Oh my god. Again. Oh. I love that almost arpeggiated, but not quite, kind of note pattern that they got going on there. I love that low note jumping up to like 2 or 3 high notes and like a nice little chord or something. Just it's absolutely beautiful. No, it's not a chord.
Don't give me love.
Sorry, I noticed at the video that we hit the 20-minute mark. So I wanted to go back to that. Yeah, let's jump back here. It reminds me a little bit like that song between Lady Gaga and, I could see his face in my head. I'm not going to be able to get his name. The dude from The Hangover was also in some few other movies. Whose name is not coming to me. But starts with a B. Bradley Cooper. There we go. It reminds me of that, kind of like that song a little bit. I don't know if they had multiple songs, but the one that everyone sings, that everyone knows, when they were in that movie together, whatnot. I can hear the song in my head, but I can't remember what it's called. Something about the Shallows. Is that what it's called? Something like that. Yeah, that song. I don't know. It kind of reminds me a lot of that song. And just kind of has this, not necessarily country feel to it, but like a slight hint of a little bit of that, coming in there. Maybe it's more of a, I don't know. I don't know my southern genres very well. That's a stereotype, but still, maybe it's got a touch of bluegrass in there. I don't know, but just kind of, it's gonna get that vibe from it for sure.
Don't give me love. Don't give me wisdom or pride, giving a sense instead.
So beautiful, man. Man, it just jumps really. It just gives you that. I believe that's the chorus. It just gives you that really quick, and then just jumps right into the verse. Like there's no pause. There's like a few seconds of pause, but like if something in between that. But I just wanted to hear that again. They do this at the beginning of each of these phrases, on that second or third, the word in those phrases, that there's just the beautiful. I don't know what you call that. I feel like there's a term for it, but those extra notes they put in there on the word rest, just it's a very beautiful little embellishment there. I think it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And here we go right into the right in the verse. Oh man, this fucking This fucking verse, man. These verses, like, especially when it starts these verses the first 2 times, I think. I don't know about the third time. Can't remember if they changed it up. When it just, like, goes into it and she starts singing all, like, almost story-like. It makes sense in my head, the term story-like. Like, it's some kind of, fantasy, like movie or something, and she's like telling the tale in this kind of like breathy, ethereal, like, well, not necessarily ethereal in his sense, but generally there's like very breathy, just kind of like way. Just then you get those fucking drums, just dum dum, like fucking it just comes out. It came out of nowhere, surprised me, sounds so fucking cool, and describing these different avian creatures that each one defining the characteristic that it usually represents. Like a dove is beauty, an owl is wisdom. I guess a crow would be is pride, maybe, I don't know. Why they kissed its neck that one time, that weirded me out a little bit, but I get it. It just, but in the end, not wanting what it's offering. It's just, the story is just so fucking cool in this song. Again, I have no idea what it means. I'm sure someone will let me know. I appreciate it in advance. But it just sounds so fucking cool.
Such a proud creation. I saw it so, envied its pride, but needed nothing it had.
A choir in the background.
Came to me, old and wide.
Oh my god, those drums are fucking awesome. Even adding in the hi-hat in there as well. And the fucking acoustic guitar coming back in, making it sound all fucking... I'm taking this off. It's driving me crazy. Making it sound all like fucking old-timey, like... Yeah, what's... like, kind of medieval-y sounding. Like some kind of medieval game or something, like Skyrim or something I would hear. It's like something I would hear from that. Like, it's just so fucking cool. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, I love the choir, I love the drums in there, just absolutely gorgeous. The whole, I just put down the whole first verse, just like what. We'll just let this first verse go through, and then we'll skip to the other part.
Pierced right through my youth. I learned its ways
That double singing,
and
beautiful.
its sense, but needed nothing it had.
Beautiful. Back into that chorus. Next thing we got here is when everything started to change a little bit around 155. We're just going like 152. What was the love? Dove. I guess the doves. Yeah, love doves. Is that what they? Love bug and love dove. A couple of doves. Yeah, I think dove actually love. Wasn't it a swan that was beauty? Because the swan's not in the title here. I don't remember. Anyways, around 155. It sounds like there's some cool notes in here, and also Marco came in. At least that's the first time I noticed Marco came in. Maybe he came before that, I don't know. But let's listen to that.
Envied its love, but needed nothing it had. A swan of white.
It does sound a little bit like all three of them are singing right there. It's at least Annette and Marco, but it does kind of sound like all three of them are singing, but it sounds like Annette and Marco turned up more. I do not know, but yeah, no, I love that leading tone, or at least half step raise, into that, into what? Into still going back into continuing the verse, but it just changed. But yeah, it was the swan that's beauty. Got it. Just not in the title. The crow, the owl, the dove, and the swan. Come on, Nightwish. Get your shit together. Just kidding. But yeah, everything changes up. I love that little fucking that little, I'm gonna call it a leading tone, even though that might be incorrect. That leading tone on had when she's holding it out and just goes up there, but like a half step. No, that might be a whole step. Sometimes it's hard for me. I don't know why it's hard for me to hear the difference between a half step and a whole step. It should be very easy. But I don't know, anyways. But yeah, that's gorgeous. And then this fucking whole this whole verse is just changes it up. Just out of nowhere. It's crazy. I'm hearing three voices. Whether it's the other guy that was singing earlier or not, or just like Annette doubled up, I can't tell yet. I probably won't be able to tell, but I'll try. But because it definitely sounds like, you know, Annette goes up to that higher tone. Marco's just kind of in his comfortable register, and it sounds like there's another voice that's either a little bit higher or a little bit lower than Marco's that kind of sounds like Annette harmonizing. But it could be the other dude, whoever that guy is. I don't know. Probably should check it out. I should probably look it up. But yeah, hearing three voices. I'm gonna try to figure out. I gotta close my eyes and focus here. Try to figure out who or what it is. But I'm hearing at least three voices. I actually think I'm hearing four voices. I think I'm definitely right. I think Annette is singing high and low. But I think Marco might also be split. Or it's Marco and the other dude. I think I'm hearing four voices. I think I'm hearing a 4-part harmony there. That's fucking cool. If you take two singers and make them harmonize, so you got four voices between two singers, that would be bitchin'. But also if you have the female lead hitting both ends of her high and low. I don't know. I'm sure she can sing maybe a little bit higher, but roughly the ends of her high and low, and I have two male singers harmonizing sandwiched in between there. That'd also be really fucking cool. Either way, whatever musical choice they made there, really fucking cool, I think is the point. Let's continue. Let's just hear this verse. I don't know what is being said here. Kind of the rigid. I'd say a little bit of rigidness, and kind of just very pronounced pronunciation, just very and just kind of the almost aggressiveness of the language does kind of make me think German. No offense to anyone who watches from Germany, but your language just seems to be very aggressive and just just very punctuated. Just saying. So I get a little. I could understand at least maybe why Google Translate would think German if it's not German. But I don't know. I do not know what's being said here. I'll go look it up, but feel free to hit me up in the comments as well, just in case I either forget, because I tend to do that, or I'm unsuccessful, which I was. But I'm sure something cool is being said here. It sounds awesome. Sounds cool, and it sounds like the original singer dude is back. Yeah. And it kind of comes down here a little bit. Pretty much we're gonna go. We're gonna take out these the last verse or last chorus into the repeating of the last chorus and how it just breaks down, and the piano comes out. Let's just take that and call it a day here. Also, this last chorus here sounds a little bit more full, and it kind of sounds like they snuck Marco in there a little bit. I'm not 100% positive. I could be hearing things. I could just be hearing doubling up on vocal lines. I do not know. But it sounds more fuller. It sounds like they've added more instrumentation than they've had in the chorus before. I could be wrong again, but just kind of what my ears are telling me right now based on what we're just listening to. And it sounds like they fleshed out the voices a little bit more, or at least added some kind of effect on their voice to make it sound more full. A really nice way to push out the chorus, and then they even changed up again on the repetition of the last chorus. Just great writing right here. I don't hear Marco through most of it, but whenever they say "don't give," it sounds like just on those like 2 to 3 words that Marco's like they have Marco in there and then take him away. It's just kind of what it sounds like to me. I don't know. I hear at least harmony there. Is that a key change? That kind of sounded like a key change. Hold on. What? Oh. It's like they break it down, key change it into that. Oh, what the fuck? Let me listen to that here. I think that's a key change. Huh. It sounds like a key change. That beautiful piano in there. Just Annette singing. Nice touch. Beautiful little outro there on the piano. Great final low chord. I heard a voice in there that was just kind of like oohing. Like ooh kind of thing going on there. Sounded pretty. Let me hear that again. No. That's beautiful. And she was kind of still holding that ooh out there to the end. Another amazing song on this album. I don't know if they have a bad song on this album. I'm starting to think that they don't. There is 3 more songs. Okay. I'm checking that out now. We have The Last Rider of the Day, Song of Myself, and Imaginarium. I don't remember how long Last Rider was. I don't know if I looked it up or not. Okay, that's another short one, so they did have one more. Apparently, Nightmares have reacted to this song. Which is interesting, because usually they only react to decently heavy stuff. At least what I know them from is like Skinned, and I know the dude like loves heavy shit like Slipknot and stuff like that. Because Nate is crazy. I swear there's something wrong with that guy. But or maybe he's just a dork. I don't know. I don't know. He just seems a little dopey. In a good way, though. I don't mean that to be an insult, but it's just, yeah. Looking at the lyrics, though, in the lyric video, early wake-ups in a moving home, scent of fresh mown grass in the morning sun, open theme park gates waiting for... That sounds more like Release the Mermaids, Meadows of Heaven. uh, kind of lyrics. I can't imagine that being heavy. But last rider of the day, sound or last ride. Okay, some of these say rider, some of them say ride. Last ride of the day. Excuse me. I don't know why I have rider down here. I'm gonna take that out, that R out of there. There we go. Last ride of the day. Sounds epic. Sounds heavy. But I could be wrong. Anyways, not important. So yeah, that one's only 4.5 minutes, and then we get to the 13-minute song, and then Imaginarium itself, which is 6 minutes, or yeah, 6 minutes. So looks like we got about 23 more minutes of actual song, which probably means 2 hours more videos to record. I don't know. Either ways, I gotta get ready for work. I gotta go to work. I had some extra time this morning, and I was like, I should slip in a Nightwish song here before I have to get ready for work and whatnot. So I might do one today after I get off work, because it's a short day, because it's a weekend. But hey, 1 week I get a tattoo. I'm super stoked about that. As soon as I get, hopefully, a picture of what's going on, I'll try to post that somewhere. No idea where. Might be in some Nightwish stuff, might not. I would love for it to be in this moment songs, but those won't happen for probably a while after I get this tattoo. So anyways, thank you for joining me. I mean, I'm really starting to think that there's not going to be a bad song on this entire album, and gotta tell you, I'm pretty okay with that. So I'll see you in the next one, last ride of the day. I'll see you then. It should be great. I can't imagine it not being great.